Hi everybody, welcome to week 8. So for this week I've got 2 videos. In this first one we'll do some triads and sevenths, we will do some melodic dictation, and we will look at our string quartet. So let's get started. We will do some triads first. Let's sing a couple of each just to get into it, and we'll maybe drill them a bit before we dictate them. Start with a major triad right here, just totally familiar and simple to wake your brain up for oral skills time. Ready? Sing do, mi, sol, mi, do. And your voice, which I don't know what time of day you're watching this, but if you haven't spoken much yet today, your voice may not be quite ready for a lot of singing. So we'll prepare it with some triads. Starting on the same do, sing an augmented triad. Let's go slightly out of order just for something different. Augmented. Ready? Go. Do, mi, si, mi, do. Good. Okay, and then how about diminished on do as well? And that means not the ti, re, fa syllables, but the other ones. Ready? Sing. Do, me, se, me, do. Now let's do them on ti, just to drill that one a little bit more. Ready? Sing. Ti, re, fa, re, ti. Find do again. When we're practicing singing like this, it does help to sit up straight wherever you are sitting currently. As straight as you can. It's not military school, but just thinking about lifting from your sternum. Like there's a fishing line holding you up by your sternum. So you don't want to like do like that, but just feeling like your chest is lifted and lifting from that center place. How about major one more time to stay on track? Ready? Sing. Do, mi, sol, mi, do. And how about minor in root position on the same do? Ready? Go. Do, me, sol, me, do. Find mi and sing a major triad in first inversion. Ready? Sing. Mi, sol, do, sol, mi. Find sol and sing a major triad in second inversion. Here's do. Think about sol in that second inversion triad. Ready? Go. Sol, do, mi, do, sol. There's that second inversion triad. And let's do those in a minor key, but let's move to a different one. Let's go over here. Here's do. Sing a minor triad in root position to get started. Ready? Go. Do, me, sol, me, do. And first inversion minor triad, you can pick an octave that might be a little high, or you might want to go down here. Whatever works for you. Ready? Minor triad first inversion. Ready? Go. Me, sol, do, sol, me. It's a little low for me, but I'm a chicken right now with these high notes. My voice isn't warmed up, I'd rather sing low. Me, sol, do. There's our first inversion minor triad. And think about the second. Here's root position. Think about the second inversion minor starting on sol. Sol. And sing that one starting on sol. Ready? Go. Sol, do, me, do, sol. I feel like my me was a little out of tune. One more time just for me. Ready? Go. Sol, do, me, do, sol. Okay, so there's all of our triad qualities. Let's drill the major first inversion a little bit. So we were doing that here. Sing it just ascending. And then that's all. Ready? Sing. Mi, sol, do. And let's find some other keys to practice it in. How about here? This is mi. That's what I'm going to give you to start with. So in your head, you have to think mi, re, do, mi, sol, do. Something like that. Like you can kind of practice it out loud to start with, and then eventually try to move that process into just your mind silently. Anyway, let's sing that one on mi. Ready? Go. Mi, sol, do. And how about here? This is mi. Again, maybe doing that process out loud. Mi, re, do, do, mi, sol, mi, do, mi, sol, do, sol. Something like that. For yourself, I'm doing it kind of quietly because I just want you to think about making that an internal process. But if you start with it being an external audible process, that's okay too. Anyway, mi, sol, do from here. Ready? Go. Mi, sol, do. Mi, sol, do. And let's do one from here. This is mi. See if you can do that process in your head now. Ready? Sing mi, sol, do. So that might be something where try it every other one. Sing it out loud for every other one, that finding the key and kind of getting into it, or then trying to do that kind of silently in your head every other time. Or if you want to practice this in a place where you're not able to sing, like the library or something, then you could try to do all of it very quietly and just hum very quietly. I'm not encouraging you to make noise in the library. Please don't misunderstand. Okay, let's do one more. Here's mi. Mi, sol, do. Ready? Sing mi, sol, do. Another first inversion major. So I'll just try to rotate which one of them and which inversion we do in different videos each week. And that will be a way of practicing, but you could certainly do that on your own at a piano, right? And just move around the keyboard and experiment with different keys for that chord as a way to challenge your mind. It'll be good for you. So let's do some triads then. Remember, I didn't say it'd be fun. Actually, that time I said it'd be good for you. I was going to say, if I say something's fun, remember, lower your expectations. In that case, it might be fun. I don't know. If you like puzzles, I actually don't really like puzzles at all, but to me, ear training feels kind of like doing a puzzle. It's fun for me the way that doing puzzles probably is for other people. Not a puzzle person myself. Anyway, fun facts. Let's do some triads 1 through 8. So, moving around the keyboard. Here's number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Remember that you can always hit pause if I'm going too fast for you, or you can go through the whole thing a couple of times before you listen to me give the answers. It's up to you. You can kind of customize the format a bit to yourself. Number 5. Number 5 one more time because I made some noise. Okay. Number 6. Number 7. And number 8. Okay, let's go back to the beginning. Number 1. Sing number 1 with me. Maybe look at your posture for a second since you've been writing. Sing number 1 with me. Ready? Sing mi, sol, do. And that one is major 6. Major first inversion. Number 2 was here. Or there. Sing number 2. Ready? Go. Do, mi, sol. That one is A minor. Excuse me, it doesn't matter to you that it was A, but whatever. It's a minor root position triad. And number 3 was here. Sing number 3 with me. Starting there, ready, go. Ti, re, fa. Or you could have sung do, me, si. Either way, it really doesn't matter to me. I kind of think it's good for you to know both of them. In any case, number 3 was diminished. Remember, that one will stay in root position all the time. Number 4 was here. Sing number 4 with me. Ready? Sing. Do, mi, sol, mi, do. Number 4 is major in root position. Good. Everyone's favorite. And number 5. Number 5, sing that one starting here. Ready? Sing. Do, mi, si. Number 5 is augmented. Good. Number 6 was here. Sing that one with me, starting here. Ready? Go. Mi, sol, do. So that one was minor in first inversion. Good. Number 7 was here. Sing this one with me. Starting here. Ready? Go. Sol, do, mi. And that one is major in second inversion. I sing them with you every time because I hope that if you maybe had not the right answer for one of them, that singing it will click in your mind like, oh, I didn't realize it was in this inversion. Or I thought that was minor, but we just sang a diminished triad, because you'll know it in those 2 different contexts. So that's why I make you sing it so much. Or that's why I sing it so much. I guess I don't know for a fact that you're singing it with me, but may I recommend that you sing along. I should just have a bouncing ball at the bottom of every video. Number 8. Starting here. Sing this one with me. Ready? Go. Sol. Ooh, one more time. Ready? Go. Sol, do, mi. And that one is minor in second inversion. So, those were our 8 triads. I'm hoping that you're starting to feel a little bit more comfortable with them than you were maybe a few weeks ago. And it's also maybe good for you to know that after dictation test 1, we don't do triads anymore because there's just enough other stuff to do. Or excuse me, we don't do intervals anymore. We will do triads. We'll do everything else that we've done this semester so far. but we'll keep building your vocabulary for other things, and we will leave intervals behind. So I think for a lot of people that's good news. They're happy about it because intervals are tedious and more difficult to listen for than the triads are. But we'll definitely do a lot of chords in their place. So let's move on. All right, we're ready to move on to seventh chords. And of course, we have a special guest who also loves seventh chords, and that's Bobo. Come here, Bobo. Let me see your face. Hide under the piano bench. There's Bobo, who just had her 11th birthday last week. She is a senior girl. Okay, so she is hopefully not going to make a ton of noise, so this doesn't become a thing. And let's get into some seventh chords. So let's do a similar activity and start by singing them. How about in, how about this key? The key of D flat major, which we haven't really used before too much. Sing into the key with me to start with. 1, 2, ready, go. Do, mi, sol, mi, do, ti, do. Now they're both down here. That is Gus's butt. He really wants you to know about. I have to take that toy away from you, buddy. They both found squeaky toys. Let's sing a major, major seventh chord. Major, major. Ready? Do, mi, sol, ti. So there's our tonic seventh chord. And it's just being ornamented with these delightful squeaks. Hey, hey, please stop. No. Alright, I had to take away a particular toy that's super duper loud. Now the other one has come to pay me a visit. You, come here. Just take a step forward, buddy, so you can be on the camera. Okay, so we did our major, major. Let's do our minor, minor. Starting here on Re. Ready? Sing. Re, fa, la, do. So there's minor, minor. Let's do, I found a different one. Let's do the 5 chord, the dominant 7th, starting here in Sol. Ready? Sing. Sol, ti, re, fa. And then how about, hey. Let's do a half diminished 7 starting here on T. Ready? Go. Ti, re, fa, la. Half diminished, not quite as dissonant, with La on the top. And then let's do fully diminished. I won't play it, just, okay, one of them went upstairs, so that's good. Just starting on T, fully diminished. Ready? Go. Ti, re, fa, le. And let's go back and find Do one more time. I'm laughing because they just like reach a breaking point in the afternoon, and I can't blame them. So those are our 7th chords. Let's go ahead and dictate 5 in that key and then 5 all over the place. And we will just kind of keep things in the box for today with that activity. So 1 of each in the key of D flat major, and then 1 of each in random places. So number 1 to start with. Let's see, I have more than one list. So number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. Okay, and now in random places, number 6. Number 7. Number 8. Number 9. Number 10. Okay. Let's all take a deep breath. Shift in your seat a little bit. This is already a lot of like dictating this much in a row. I feel like is a time when you need to take a break and maybe stretch a little bit, move around a little bit so that you don't get too, I don't know. I think it's good for your mind to have kind of breaks while you're doing it if you're doing it for very long. So, number 1 was back here. Sing it with me. Ready? Go. Sol, ti, re, fa. And that one is major minor, like the 5-7 chord or the dominant 7th chord. And then number 2 is here. Sing this one with me, starting here. Ready? Go. Ti, re, fa, la. That one is half diminished. I bet you knew that. Number 3 was here. Sing this one with me. Ready? Sing. Do, mi, sol, ti. That one is major, major. Number 4 is, right here. Things are getting dissonant. Start here and sing it with me. Ready? Go. Ti, re, fa, le. That one is fully diminished. Number 5, one more in this key, was here. Sing it with me, starting here. Ready? Go. Re, fa, la, do. That one is minor, minor. So there were those 5, all in that same key of D flat major. And then after that I moved on to other things. Number 1 over here. Sing it with me, starting here. Ready? Sing. Ti, fa, le. Excuse me. Ti, re, fa, le. That one is fully diminished. And that was number 6. Number 7 was here. One of my favorite registers for this particular chord, you may have heard me say before. really like this chord. Oh, sorry. Really like this chord in low registers. It's so consonant. Imagine like a whole string section playing that. Or voices or something. And this keyboard can probably do it, but it wouldn't sound as good as if you imagine like a big choir, like a mass choir. Singing that chord would be really nice. Or basses and cellos. Anyway, it was here. And this is, let's talk about it before. The reason I like that when I say it's so consonant and it's so like rich, like a chocolate lava cake or something, it's major, major. To me, it has no inertia. And so there's something about it in these low registers that it's like it's just sinking down. It just has this quality of like really slowly doing this and settling and then feeling very settled. So low you can barely decipher the pitches in there, but like here, that's nice. I don't go much lower than here, asking you to identify it. I guess I might do that or that for you, but that's about as low as I play it, because other than that I feel like it can start to get kind of distorted and it just doesn't sound as clearly, like it's hard to hear all the individual notes. Anyway, major, major, sing it with me, starting here on Do. Ready? Go. Do, mi, sol, ti. There's major, major. Here is number 3. And I really like this chord in this voicing or this particular key as well. I, just get attached to certain versions of them. Starting here on T. Ready? Go. Ti, re, fa, la. Half diminished is just such a pretty, it's dissonant, but it still has a very lovely quality to me. We all have anthropomorphic associations with chords, right? Number 4 was here. Sing this one with me. Starting on Re, hint, hint. Ready? Go. Re, fa, la, do. That one is minor, minor. Sounds like a predominant chord, like just a 2/7. Sorry. Or something similar to that. So to me, it sounds like 2/7, like it wants to go to 5. It wants to go to 1. So that was minor, minor. And then number 5 is here. And sing that one with me. Starting here. Ready? Go. Sol, ti, re, fa. That one is major, minor, a 5/7 chord. So I hope that singing them and talking about them kind of helps them stick out more individually in your mind. Like you'll remember it because it'll have this like other identity to you. If I can help you get some associations with it, then I think it will have a more unique identity in your memory. So if you're having trouble with those, though, please get in touch with me and let me know. They are not going away. So we definitely want to make sure you have a solid foundation with 7th chords. Okay, so let's do some melodic dictation. And we're going to be in the key of B as in Bravo minor, as you can see on your dictation worksheet. So we will start with that. Let's get into the key together. Sing into it with me. 1, 2, ready, go. Do, me, sol, me, do, ti, do. So we're going to be in the bass clef. Notice that you have an F as a pickup, and then you have 4 bars after that. We're in B minor, so remember that you might need to raise the leading tone. And in keeping with our theme, listen for times when maybe we're implying a fully diminished 7th chord. Everybody sing sol with me. Sol or sol, sol. I'll play it once to get started. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. hit pause if you want. Go back and listen to that as many times as you need. I'd recommend 3. And then let's sing it together when you're ready. I'll be up here, an octave higher than it's written. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sol, do, me, re, do, sol, fa, re. Nope, that's not right, is it? The note was right, but the solfege was not. So let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sol, do, me, re, do, sol, la, fa, re, ti, re, fa, sol, fa, mi, re, do, sol, do. Better. And take some time to work on it. Hit pause and work on it for a minute or so. Maybe go back and sing it again or listen back to when I played it. Take your time. And when you're ready, I'll show you the answer. Here is our melodic dictation. I hope that that looks familiar for you. Remember that I said you would probably need to raise the leading tone, especially because the other theme right now is leading tone 7th chords, so it's definitely going to show up sometime. Or down here is actually where I played it. I'll play it once now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's sing it together too, so I can practice singing lay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sol, do, me, re, do, sol, la, fa, re, ti, re, fa, sol, fa, mi, re, do, sol, do, fa, re, ti, excuse me, la, fa, re, ti, re, fa. So notice how it's sort of arpeggiated. That our diminished 7th chord arpeggiated down, and then a regular diminished triad arpeggiated back up. So you got a lot of practice singing that diminished chord a couple of different ways in this exercise. All right, now let's do a little singing. We're gonna look at our string quartet, and let's do the cello line a bit more. I don't think we've spent quite so much time with the cello, and we'll see if we can kind of get through more of the first page in that part. At some point, maybe we'll do the viola. I'll probably have us do the violin one line first, though, because alto clef, but it is good practice. Let's get into the key. And whatever octave feels reasonable to you today, I was gonna say this morning, it's not morning right now. Whenever you're watching this, go ahead and pick that octave, either here, 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 whatever makes sense. Sing into the key. 1, 2, ready, go. Do, re, sol, re, do, ti, do. So, let's look at the cello line at the very bottom. And we've got do to start with. Remember that G sharp is raised do, and that we pronounce that D. And fa when it's raised becomes fi, sol when it's raised becomes si. And remember to think about those notes as just sort of like sneaking in below or sneaking in above, and then hovering around that actual stable scale degree 1 or 5 or whatever. I find that as a helpful way to find those pitches when I have to leap to them. So let's just take it from the beginning, not at the tempo of the recording. Like this fast. 1, 2, ready, go. Do, mi, re, do, ti, di, re, fa, sol, la, ti, find fi, fi. So remember, you've just gone fa, mi, and so you're really close to fi. So if you can just think up a step from mi, fi, sol, and you are going to sol right after it. So if you can think of it as fi, sol, like this sort of leading tone to sol, which is what it's kind of doing. So right on the fi, ready? And fi, sol, si, la. Fi, sol, sol, do, do, mi, re, do, ti. Oh, sorry. Ti, do, do, mi, re, do, ti, di, re, sol, do, la, ti, do, re, re, mi, fi, sol. That's one of my favorite moments. So, la, and I'm singing it an octave higher than it's written because I can't sing down here. La, ti, do, re, re. Now, one way to practice that would be to take the lower re out. La, ti, do, re, 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 or la, ti, do, re, re, mi, fi, to get it in your ear as being the same pitch. And then if you feel flexible and up to it, then you can go la, ti, do, re, 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 mi, fi. Keep it light if you're going to try to do that. This is not a good thing for your voice to be doing. Instead, la, ti, do, re, 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 mi, fi. Almost like you're telling someone a secret. Like, keep the energy up, but the feeling light and bouncy. Okay, sol, and then let's get to these eighth notes. I'll be singing that up an octave as well. Let's go 3, 4, 1. Mi, fa, fi, sol, si, la, ti, do. Do, ti, la, re, re, mi. Re, mi. Mi, re, mi, re, 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 re. We've kind of stopped there in the past. So by then I think another theme is about to enter and it changes keys actually. But anyway, that's a good place to stop. So a lot of times when the cello is leaping an octave, that just feels different. It's a different kind of a move on the cello or a string instrument, not to say nothing of other instruments, than to sing it. And remember, this is written for strings, not for your voice. So it might feel a little strange or a little challenging to sing do, ti, la, re, re, mi. That's a big jump, but you can do it. Remember also that chromatic line we've already practiced in the second violins, so when it comes back in the cello, it should be familiar to you as somebody who's sung it a bunch of times. If you're listening to the quartet for the first time, it might be recognizable, it might not. You would certainly notice that all the 3 lower strings are doing this big chromatic line ascending together. Let's do it from the beginning a tad faster. And then it would be great if you would practice singing it on your own. I will definitely make a version of this as an option for the final sight singing test because it's something that we will have sung a lot over the course of the semester. And it would be really cool if you wanted to somehow create a video with another classmate where you paired a couple of the lines together and sang them. I don't know. We can work on it. If that interests you for your 4th sight singing test, let me know and we can work it out. Okay. A little faster. Cello line. 1, 2, ready, go. Do, mi, re, do, ti, di, re. Re, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Fa, mi. Fa, mi. Fi, sol, si, la. Fi, sol, sol, do. Do, mi, re, do, ti, la. Do, mi, re, do, ti, do, do, mi, re, do, ti, di, re. Sol, do, la, ti, do, re, 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 mi, fi. Sol. Keep going. 2, be ready. Ready? Mi, fa, fi, sol, si, la, ti, do. Do, ti, la, re, mi. Re, mi. Mi, re, re. I had trouble and I abruptly restarted at one point, so if that threw you, I apologize. So anyway, there's our fun string quartet, just sort of a breath of fresh air compared to some of the other activities that we're working on. And I do recommend that you sing it with the recording. I just think it will give you this depth of knowledge of these measures anyway. If you wanted to keep going, I think it would probably be a really cool way to get acquainted with any piece that you're studying, either in music history or for a lesson or something like that, to sing through it like this. All right, our sing-along continues. It's time to do a little Ottman. Yay. We are moving on to chapter 11, which is going to be back to a melodic chapter instead of what we were doing that was a rhythm-based chapter. This will have some of both probably. So today, let's just kind of get into the chapter and do a few at the beginning. So you can see that we're going to work in subdivision, in compound, and simple meters. And the subheading for the chapter is leaps within the tonic and dominant triads, so I'm sure you can expect some of both. Let's look at 11.1 just to get started. That looks like it's in the key of D major. It's got two sharps. It starts on D, ends on D. Doesn't have any accidentals. Looks like D major to me. Sing into the key with me. 1, 2, ready, go. Do, mi, sol, mi, do, ti, do. Okay, so it has a pickup, and we're in 2/4 time. Look at those 16th notes. We don't want our quarter note to be like this. Some of you take really ambitious tempos with the things that you submit for me, and if you can do it cleanly, then that's fine. But just remember that clean is better than fast. It's just a general rule for living. So if this is the 8th note, 1 and 2 and, that should set us up for our pickup. 1 and 2. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, sol, la, fa, fa, mi, re, do. And you'll notice I ended up sort of just as a habit, just sort of sliding into conducting that in 4 instead of in 2, and that doesn't really bother me. If you were to, you don't have to conduct in your tests, but if you were required to, then that wouldn't really bother me either. It does feel good to do it in 2, but we'd have to do a little faster, I think, for that 2 to kind of feel more intuitive. I am sorry for that pun about feeling intuitive. Let's do it a little faster so that it does feel that way. Like that. So this is the quarter now. 2, 1, and 2, and ready. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, sol, la, fa, mi, re, do. So you can see that it's really just like a decorated major scale up to D and back down. Not really anything terribly complicated. It just sort of gets there via all these neighbor tones, which is a great thing because we've studied neighbor tones. So you can see them in action in 11.1. Let's look at 11.2. This one is on, I believe, the next sight singing test, so you can get a start with it here. We're in E flat. We were just in D. Can you find E flat from that D? Where's the new do? Hum it to yourself and see if you're right. I like to do that exercise in class. It's a good one. So, sing into this key of E flat major with me. 1, 2, ready, go. do, mi, sol, mi, do, ti, do. Notice that the tempo marking says brisk, and remember what I just said still applies. Clean is better than fast. Let's take it slowly the first time through because we're sight reading, and that's the name of the game. So, not too fast. Da, 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 da. Look at those 16th notes and notice that the first 4 or 5 of them, that first little group, it's just ascending major scale. So you know all those pitches, and it's just going up by step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, except not that fast. And then mi, fa, sol, la, sol. It's just doing the same thing on the other one, right? Just ascending by step. So it can be intimidating to look at the page and see a bunch of ink, but remember that it's really just these stepwise patterns. So it's just like a scale. Da, 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 da. How about that fast to start? And 1, and ready, go. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, sol, la, sol, fa, sol, sol, la, sol, fa, sol, sol, fa, mi, re, mi, fa, sol, la, sol, sol, mi, re, do, re, mi, fa, sol, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Okay, let's do it a little bit faster. So it's really just that pattern of ascending and descending, and sol, mi, re, do. It wants you to practice these leaps within the tonic triad. Sol down to mi, mi down to do, and so on. Let's do it again at a more brisk tempo, as indicated. Da, 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 da. How about like that? 1 and 2 and do, re, mi, fa, sol, sol, la, sol, fa, sol, sol, la, sol, fa, sol, sol, fa, mi, re, mi, fa, sol, la, sol, sol, mi, re, do, re, mi, fa, sol, sol, fa, mi, re, do. All right, so that is one that you will do on the test, and maybe we'll come back to it, maybe not. Let's do one more. Let's do 11.4. This one doesn't look terribly difficult in terms of having a lot of leaps or anything. It just is moving in between parts of the tonic triad, which is D as in Delta minor. Let's sing into that key. 1, 2, ready, go. Do, me, sol, me, do, ti, do. And I'm going to sing it up an octave from where it's written right now. So. Look at that rhythm. Ta, 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 ta. Not a complicated rhythm. You just did so many more intricate ones in chapter 10. So try that tempo. 1 and 2. Ready and go. Ta, ta, ta. Not on ta, I'm sorry. Ready on solfege, on sol. 1 and 2. Ready and go. Sol, 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 fa, mi, fa, sol, sol, fa, mi, fa, sol, mi, sol, 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 mi, re, do, mi, sol, 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 mi, re, do, mi, re, sol, do, re, mi, re, do, re, mi, re, do. I love that because in the middle you get that do, do, re, sol, sol, sol. So you get to practice all those parts of the major triad, or excuse me, minor triad for this one. Let's do it one more time. That might be tricky. It might be tricky for you to leap down to may not be used to that yet. Do, me, sol, me, do. One thing you could do is find sol. Sing it right now. Sol. Find may, do. do, sol, sol, mi, sol, do. You can kind of play around with just getting into that triad more, because that's almost entirely the content of this melody. All right, one more time, slightly more allegretto. 1 and 2, ready, and do. That starts on sol. 1 and 2, ready, and sol, 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 fa, mi, fa, sol, sol, fa, mi, fa, sol, mi, sol, 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 mi, re, do, mi, sol, 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 mi, re, do, mi, re, re, do, re, mi, re, do, re, mi, re, do. I tend to push sharp a little bit if there's a lot of sol, so that's something else to be aware of. Okay, that is enough for this video, and we'll do a little bit more Ottman, and we'll do some other activities in the next video for this week. So bye for now.